Twice a winner here in Sheffield. Blinking, you've missed him. Here comes the rocket, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
O'Sullivan's one of those players, if you're going to beat O'Sullivan, you've got every chance of winning the tournament.
The game needs Ronnie O'Sullivan because he is the most exciting and the most naturally gifted player we've ever had.
The question has always been how much of it he can produce under pressure.
What a break! What a fantastic maximum break that is! 5 minutes for one unbelievable maximum break.
I don't think I've ever seen anything like that before it or since. 5 minutes 20 seconds. It looked as though he hadn't got a care in the world and he was completely immune to pressure. One of the greatest breaks of all time.
O'Sullivan had a problem in delivering on his immense talent, and when he didn't win at his first few attempts, it got to be quite a burden for him. He's admitted in his book that in 2001 he almost didn't get to the starting line and wouldn't have done had he not been prescribed Prozac.
Over the years, O'Sullivan and Hendry have had bitter rivalry. Sometimes it went a little bit over the top. I mean, they had words on a few occasions, but I think deep down it's like any footballer would do, any boxer would do before they go out to battle.
And while that may be just simply par for the course in boxing, it's certainly not in snooker.
You never know what's going to happen. I think it's a little bit like the Alex Higgins era when you knew you were going to watch a great player, but you weren't too sure whether he was going to have a tantrum, you weren't too sure whether he was going to get fed up, you weren't too sure whether he was going to walk out.
When I've spoken to Ronnie and seen people around him, he's an absolute gentleman. Most of Ronnie's issues, I think, are with himself, no question about that. Ronnie was absolutely, almost literally, pulling what hair he had in his head left, out because I think he'd shaved his head the day before, something ridiculous. You could see that he was struggling.
Peter was doing his best to put Ronnie off. Might have been wasting a little bit of time, but Peter was doing what Peter needed to do to beat him.
Ebden wasn't cheating at all, he was playing at his own speed. Ronnie has his own demons to put up with sometimes, but when he's right, he's undoubtedly the greatest player to watch.
Psychologically, that year, Ronnie's head had just gone a little bit, because for someone to change the tip that amount of times, that's another record that Ronnie will hold that'll never be beaten.
Clearly his mind wasn't right, and lo and behold, he got beat by Graham Dott, and then after the match he gave his cue away to the young lad in the front row. So you're talking about someone that doesn't do things the same as everyone else, but I think he makes the game very interesting.
The books show that Dott beat him, but in effect O'Sullivan beat himself.
It doesn't suit him for me, the Crucible, over 17 days. I think if it was a tournament over a week, he would win it every other time it's played.
I don't think he likes being away from home all that long, so the 2.5 weeks here definitely really test him. He's won 2 world titles, almost 20 world ranking events, a shed load of prize money. He's made 8 147 breaks, and yet he's an underachiever, and he knows that.